Gen Z's addiction problem. Why do I have a feeling he's gonna get real in depth? Ah,
Addictions are like Pokemon in the way that they evolve every generation. And no matter how hard we try to get over one addiction, they always come back in another form. Like bro, this is the same shit, just an evolved version. It's like every time we try to grow as a society, addictions grow with us. Like when we started to make technology and computers, some of us started drowning on the internet and became terminally online. Or when we found a cure with medicine, someone would find another form of medicine.
Yo, you just found the cure for cancer? That's cool and all, but I just found out about this new drug that makes you see the stars, bro. It's called fentanyl.
There's so many addictions to count, but you'll notice a pattern that they usually fall into a category in which I label the 4 horsemen of addictions. So in this video, we'll be going over each of them, starting with the rising addiction of gooning. Gooning has always been a thing. The older generation had these old VHS tapes and Playboy magazines. But during the age of the internet, it's impossible to scroll through media without at least seeing someone doing thirst traps or promoting their OnlyFans. Now everyone's a gooner. If it wasn't as big of an addiction before, it sure as hell is now. Because people in this industry are making generational wealth feeding into the temptation of lust. All thanks to the fact that we are horny motherfuckers. And let's be honest guys, every single one of us has either shined their pearl or beat their meat before. It's normal, but at least it was in control. Because when did people start whipping their cock out at a drive-thru? This guy's stroking his chicken while trying to order some chicken. And I also don't remember people celebrating their 18th birthday by trying to sell their bodies online either. You just got out of high school. Come on, at least try another career. Porn addiction is already a problem on its own, but it's more shocking on how open it's become. People are on the hub daily, while it's more common for younger and younger girls to start their adult career. I feel like back then, if someone was gooning on a daily basis, that would be pretty concerning. And now that's normal for a lot of people. The gooning epidemic has become so normalized and publicized to the point where I've become numb to it. Watching some random person do some seductive dance is just part of the daily scroll session. Even A-list celebrities are getting in on the lust, like with the Sydney Sweeney soap, which is supposedly a bar of soap that uses some of her used bathwater. And of course, it's sold out everywhere. And trust me, I checked. If anyone knows where I can get some, let me know. I'm asking for a friend. The only way to buy this is from eBay resellers listing it for $200 a bar. I wouldn't be surprised if some down bad gooner bought this. Cause yeah, who would be so down bad to spend $200 on some Sydney Sweeney bathwater soap? Am I right guys? And while we're on the topic of money, it brings us to our next addiction, gambling. Gambling is one of the more interesting addictions. As we may know already, the economy in this generation has been getting worse and worse. I don't know if y'all know about this, but there used to be a thing called the McDonald's dollar menu. And a McChicken was $1. Now it's pushing $5. But because everything is so expensive nowadays, I would just assume most of us have to be more financially savvy and smart to make it by with affording life in 2025. But the opposite effect happened, where people decided to give up and spend it all. Okay, I'm never going to be able to afford a house, but this $50 parlay? Shit, I could turn that to $5 million. Being addicted to gambling is like being addicted to losing money, because logically and statistically, the odds are against you and you're bound to lose more than gain. But that doesn't matter, because there's that slim chance of hitting that jackpot. And it's not like the old days where you had to go out of your way to gamble. You had to deal with flying to Vegas, going to the casinos, the old people hogging the machines. But now, there's online gambling, where you can lose your paycheck simply through tapping the phone on your screen. Wait, tapping the screen on your phone. You've probably at least seen one gambling sponsor in some shape or form. Maybe from a totally random clip with a stake logo slapped on it, or from a handful of streamers playing these fancy little gambling games similar to Crossy Road or Landmines. And after watching these enough, I kinda understand the appeal. When something's at stake, it makes it more thrilling, more fun.
What I'm gonna do to solve my financial problems is I think I'm just gonna go ahead and sell my car. Give me black. Oh my god,
Tell me this doesn't make you want to gamble. And the content creators promoting this, I can't hate. Get your bag. I do the same.
okay. It doesn't make me want to gamble.
At the end of the day,
Yeah, I cook, Jack.
people are still losing money, but so far, it doesn't seem to be at a level where people go into crippling debt from gambling. So I guess it's not that harmful, unlike the next addiction, drugs. Drugs are the most stereotypical type of addiction. Whenever you think of the word, Maybe a rehab center pops up in your mind for people trying to stay sober. Something like cigarettes are common back in the day, but as the generation got older, cigarettes got outdated. It used to be advertised by doctors that it was healthy for you. But over time, researchers exposed the truth that these pocky sticks were fucking up your lungs. It wasn't cool anymore.
Well,
Plus,
if doctors can advertise cigarettes being good for you, then what's to stop people advertising Nick? I mean, they do got like ads and stuff to tell you to stop smoking Nick, but nobody listens to that shit. So, well, I don't care.
it smelled like doo-doo. Ain't nobody trying to be around a smoker. So cigarettes transformed to vaping, and vaping was cool. It supposedly isn't as bad for you. You can do cool tricks with the smoke, and they even got these fruity flavors. This product obviously appeals to someone younger, and it's sad to say that it worked, cause my high school was hooked on this. Teachers are scrambling around trying to catch people vaping and having these whole ass anti-vape PSAs. There's so many variations of the new age of drugs, like people taking laughing gas, sniffing Sharpies, tweaking off substances much worse, but I believe that vaping falls into second place, with the first one being caffeine. Caffeine takes a crown on being the most common drug, pretty much in all forms of beverages. I'm betting that 99% of us have either drank coffee or an energy drink within the past week, and we think that we're not relying on it. But once you get into the habit of caffeine, it's hard to stop. I had a phase where I'd be chugging an energy drink in the morning, since it was finals week and I neglected sleep to finish work, and it was a good 2-week phase, but by the end, I was crashing out. My body felt tired all the time since I became dependent on this drink to wake me up, and it took another week before my body could adjust back. Maybe this is you right now. For those daily coffee drinkers, try a day without coffee in the morning and see how it turns out. But this is
For somebody who only drinks water, and yes, I only drink water. Bro, I can't imagine, bro. Can't imagine that problem. Not gonna lie. Energy drinks, I don't recommend any energy drinks for anybody, for real. I feel like sleep is the best energy refueler you can get, my nigga. You gotta prioritize your sleep no matter what. You gotta treat it like it's a number one thing, like it's very important. Like you're gonna die if you don't sleep. You gotta treat it like that. For the people who have trouble sleeping, I don't have trouble sleeping, so I don't have to treat it like that. I can just go to sleep and enjoy my sleep. But if you have a problem going to sleep because it's too much distractions or whatever, for whatever reason, bro, prioritize your sleep, bro. Turn on some rainy sounds on YouTube. Go to sleep. Or at least lay down, close your eyes. You will fall asleep, bro. You just like fighting it at that point. Yeah, that's how I feel about it. And fuck all this sleeping pills and shit, bro. You don't need that.
addiction can't compare to the final boss of the 4. And that's the thing you're using to watch this video, or the thing in your pocket. Your phone. Your phone and the internet is the gateway drug to
Oh, bro, it's something on my mouse. Hold on.
everything else. It's the whole reason why these other addictions got so much worse. You can use your phone to goon, gamble online, and order a 12-pack of Red Bull in the case that your energy drink stash runs out. This device is a dopamine shot to get you stimulated. Whenever you're in a boring situation, you can easily escape by scrolling through Instagram or TikTok. Waiting in line at the DMV? Whip out your phone. Can't sleep? Fuck it, whip out your phone. Feeling horny? Whip out your phone. Then whip out your cup. And this is why our dopamine receptors got fried. We got so used to the Subway surfers in the corner of our screen that everything else became dull. Nowadays, you could be talking to someone and mid-conversation, they'll be looking at their phone, checking some random irrelevant notification. And I have to admit, I have a problem with this. It gets so bad to the point where I work for 5 minutes, then go on a 20-minute scroll session. And whenever my iPhone updates me about my screen time, I low-key get ashamed because it's telling me that I'm a disappointment. Yeah, my screen time was 5 hours a day and it went up 20% from last week. I'm sorry, okay? Maybe my mom was right.
Do y'all guys want to see my screen time? Bro, I haven't been on I've been off my phone. How do you go check your screen time? Alright, okay, we already know that. How do you go check your screen time? Let's check my screen time real quick. Screen time. What the fuck? Well, too bad. Looks like I have my activities off when. So turns out that notification where they asked you to track your activity on other apps and shit. I always say no, but I can tell y'all, bro, I haven't been on TikTok in the past 6 months. Like, I don't scroll TikTok. I'll probably see the first video pop up and then go to my account to look at my notifications, read my comments and shit. So I can talk to y'all. You know what I mean? But that's it. I don't scroll TikTok no more, bro. It's actually been great for me. I have more time throughout the day. It wasn't hard for me to stop. I'm not gonna lie. I just be watching YouTube, learning things. You know what I mean? And yeah, bro, it's a peaceful life. I don't give any fucks about any drama. I don't care what's going on, like the trends and shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about nothing that doesn't matter. You know what I mean? TikTok's just scroll, like it's just so much stuff being added to your brain that just doesn't matter. And I don't have that problem anymore. I'm grateful for that. Not gonna lie. But yeah, that's me. My screen time probably like an hour a day. Not gonna lie. His shit said like 5 hours. And not even an hour a day. Probably like sometimes I wouldn't even touch my phone. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I look for a couple minutes and then get off. So probably 30 minutes a day at the most. Not gonna lie, it's getting to that point.
It is that damn phone. But since I'm talking about this topic, it should be a wake-up call to get myself in a better habit. If you guys watch me from 2024, you guys know that I used to be into self-improvement, and I realized that I've let myself go over the past year. My work ethic decreased while my phone usage increased. So if there's anything to take away from this video, it's to be conscious of what we're doing. After I graduated college, I felt time zoom by, and it's important to use the limited time we have on something valuable. A little less scrolling and
And yeah, that's the thing, bro. All it takes is a little bit of conscious effort. A little bit. Just a little. Y'all don't know how easy that is. Most people don't understand how easy it is to just give a little bit of conscious effort to reprogram our subconscious minds. Because our subconscious minds, I ain't gonna get too much to the spiritual shit because not everybody be fucking with it, so I ain't gonna do that.
a little more enjoying life.
You know what I mean?
So, get off TikTok and social media and use your screen time to watch my videos,
Yeah.
And you might as well like and subscribe while you're at it.
Alright, yeah, y'all go fuck with bro. I'm gonna go like his video. You feel me? He's spreading awareness, I guess. And y'all let me know what y'all think about this video down below. I love y'all boys. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video.